Hey guys, can someone tell me what's going on with prank videos in 2023? I mean, I know I'm the one making the video right now, but honestly, after doing all this research, I think I'm more confused now than when I started. Let's rewind to 2016, a time when Vine was on its last legs. Water bottle flip challenges were the epitome of cool, and the entire nation was mourning the loss of a gorilla. RIP. But amidst the chaos, a popular form of content on YouTube was becoming more and more lucrative. Prank videos. Fast forward to today, and this trend has only gotten worse. It always seems to come in waves on this platform, but nowadays it feels like the big tsunami has crashed upon us. Welcome to the world of prank videos in 2023. One of the main things I've noticed about pranks on YouTube is the clear disconnect from what they once were. Early pranks on this website usually had an end goal of making the intended target laugh, with the onus and the blame always being on the prankster themselves, making the prankster the butt of the joke instead of the intended target. But pranks today don't follow the rules of the past. Instead, they take it to an extreme, relying on a reaction from the intended target rather than coming up with a funny and creative bit to get that reaction naturally. All as a means to make that fire content, baby. Whoop whoop! Look at all these views, man. These guys are killing it. In order to elicit the reaction that these pranksters are looking for, they'll often make their target feel threatened. And one way these pranksters do this is through threats of violence. Could have seen that one coming. One of these pranks is the main reason why I'm making this video in the first place. It went viral earlier this year on Twitter, and no, I'm not calling it X. Why is it X? It's just a textbook example of what not to do when you're filming a prank video for YouTube. You'll see what I mean. Roll the clip.
Isn't that the same bag you bought last week? We can't find our bags.
Yeah, this ain't your bag.
Bag, bro. I can just get the. Why you walking away with my?
I'll scap you right now. What? What? Look, what you want to do?
This is the current state of YouTube pranks, people. Real inspiring stuff here. Take it all in. He's just a guy. He may pull a knife out a couple of times, but I mean, don't we all? I mean, this isn't even a prank. This is an attempted robbery caught on camera. Without the cameras, this is a genuinely terrifying situation to be in. With the cameras, it's still terrifying. I mean, this couple was minding their own business, probably trying to book an Uber, and then they have their lives threatened. How does that work? Where's the bit in that? Like, you can see him diddling with his phone. He's clearly on the Uber app. Meanwhile, there's an attempted robbery going on right in front of him. Not everyone's going to enjoy your weird prank, especially when you come at them so hostile.
Talking about no videos. I can just get the. Why you walking away with my?
I'll scap you right now.
Like I was saying, these two went viral on Twitter sometime earlier this year, and no one liked it when they did it then. But regardless, they held strong. They weren't done with their YouTube careers just yet. So they went into a grocery store and did the same thing, pulling a knife on another person. Yeah, these guys, really creative bits. And it looks like the cops agree with me because they arrested him for this prank and were able to connect him to a murder in Times Square because of this video. Yeah. Real actions have real consequences, people. But another prank video that went viral earlier this year actually ended in legal trouble for the prankster's intended target. YouTuber Tanner Cook had to spend time in the ICU because he was shot inside of a mall by a DoorDash driver. Yeah, not in the parking lot, in the mall, in the food court where all the families and toddlers are hanging out. You may have already heard this story because it was pretty well talked about over the summer. But I feel like it's important to highlight the court case surrounding it, as well as the public's reaction to the whole ordeal, because it highlights my overall point.
And he's holding a bag of food he just picked up at the food court, but the prankster is unrelenting.
Stop.
A bullet fired into his stomach and liver. Coley was arrested, and a jury just found him not guilty. The prankster is seen leaving court with his mother after the verdict.
So I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is.
Let me get this straight. A man shoots another man inside of a crowded public mall. In the food court, by the way, and he's cleared of the main charges in the case. How? I mean, he still has to face trial for lesser charges, but that's wild any way you put it. Like, that circumstance is kind of unprecedented. And look, I'm not saying the guy who shot Tanner Cook is wrong. Well, it's kinda wrong to shoot a gun in a public setting. But ultimately, it's very clear from the video that this guy felt threatened by this YouTube prankster. Like, this kid is 6'5", and he's going up to this guy, not saying a word, and when the guy tells him stop, he doesn't. So most people are gonna feel threatened in a situation like that. You gotta have the fear response in your brain turned off for you not to feel some way about this. But getting acquitted by a jury is wild. And it goes to show you how fed up most people are with these YouTube pranksters. I mean, imagine the jury deliberation on this case. All right, a man was shot point blank inside a mall where there were multiple people during peak hours. Yeah, dude, guilty immediately. That's insane. Wait. Hold up. The guy he shot was a YouTube prankster. Shit, one of those guys? Say less. Oh, he's cleared. Cleared? Yeah. No, he's acquitted. Yep, let's get lunch early, guys. These pranksters act as public nuisances with little remorse for their actions. I mean, this Tanner Cook kid posted 2 or 3 videos after this whole ordeal. If you're getting shot at your job, shouldn't that tell you that maybe this isn't the right career path for you, dude? But it makes sense why no one has any more sympathy for these kind of content creators. They clearly don't care. And the more you look at these prank videos, the more you realize just how common this behavior actually is. Another video I found is a clear example of these pranks blurring the line between a harmless joke and simple assault. This prankster's whole deal is forcibly grabbing items out of these people's shopping carts and then acting as if he did nothing wrong when security shows up, like throwing his hands up in the air. Great bit, my guys. 16,000 views for 1 million subscribers. You're just crushing it. Don't go too hard on the YouTube game, dude. Save some views for the rest of us, dude. Damn. I mean, I know I'm in no place to talk, but still, I've only got 300 subs. If I had 1 million, I would be pulling in, I'd hope, better views than that. I'm just saying.
You got my cart here.
No, this is mine.
This is mine.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take my stuff back.
Don't. Hey. Excuse me. Hey.
Give me my stuff.
Get the. I'm not playing with you. Get the fuck out of here. Stop.
Give me my car back.
I went to look for the shirt. Look at the cameras. I went to look for the shirt.
Oh my God. You know, I'm not even worried about it because I didn't even pay for it yet. I'll just go get a new cart. Yeah, I'll go get a new cart.
This guy's a jerk.
I don't even know.
William, hey, can you get your pallet?
I'm gonna go get my cart.
Dude, this is giving me a headache. Feels like someone split an axe in between my brain after watching that shit. This guy looks like he's double your age, dude. Why are you bugging him like this? He's just trying to get his groceries, not deal with Mr. B-Tech Beast over here. Fucking great value Mr. Beast. What are you doing, dude? This is what Mr. Beast would be doing if he didn't blow up in 2017. That's fucked up. This is like Mr. Boss. You know how off-brands have like a different way of naming their products or whatever? This isn't Mr. Beast. This is Mr. Boss. He's just trying to go about his day. He didn't want to get forcibly robbed for a watermelon. It's not like this guy wants to circle back and buy all that stuff again because you had to take his prime rib out of his cart, you inconsiderate ass. And then you throw your hands up in the air like a child when security comes around. Oh, I did nothing wrong. I'm a good boy. what's his deal? He's just an old boomer. He's a Karen. Oh, he's a Karen. He's such a Karen, dude. You are a sad man with a failing YouTube career, and you have all of our pity. Shame on you. Dude, am I not even halfway through this video? Oh. Now, not every prankster on YouTube is going to go to the extreme of threatening violence against strangers, but that doesn't mean strangers are safe from these YouTube pranksters. Oftentimes, these pranksters will elicit reactions by disturbing the peace. While I appreciate the onus more so being on the prankster in this kind of YouTube content, it still has its blatant flaws. These YouTubers usually target certain groups of people for this kind of content. Spoiler alert, it's old people, again, which is my main problem with this kind of content. One creator I've recently found out about is a perfect example of this. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he's some sort of TikTok boy, whatever the fuck. And this guy basically has 12 million bot accounts subscribed to his YouTube channel. I'm only kidding, man. At least 500,000 600,000 maybe of those accounts are real. It's gotta be, man. It's gotta be. I mean, look at those views. 100K views for that many subscribers. Ouch. But recently, his content has shifted from water bottle flip challenges to becoming the most insufferable human being imaginable.
Ah! You know my dad owns this place, right? Anybody associated with him needs to leave my hotel. Tweak, bitch, fuck you!
My God, is it bad.
Oh, you're leaving. Too bad, little man.
What happened?
Don't call me little man. I will too.
Why?
Because you're a clown, man. This is a resort. People are trying to chill and relax.
You know my dad owns this place, right?
You're the clown.
You didn't have to say anything.
That came in. I don't want to be filmed.
Okay, well, just keep your hands down.
Go to your room, dog. Have a good rowdy day, bro.
Anybody associated with him needs to leave my hotel. Or I can call the cops.
Welcome to the year 2023, where the prime, top tier, freshest content you can get is through the harassment of someone's grandpa, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of things that piss me off about this video, but the fact that this guy is hiding behind his security and all his cronies against this one 72-year-old man, why? I mean, it's absurd. It's Shakespearean almost. This dude looks like he just came back from a 2-hour nap underneath his cabana. He does not want to deal with some dude screaming in the lobby like that. Some 20-year-old who looks like he's 8. Also, why is your security guard so handsy with this guy? It's not like this old guy is the threat, okay? The only threat in this situation is the 6'8", 300-pound bodyguard that is in this lobby touching this guy, trying to goad him for a reaction, I guess. I don't know. Why is he touching him so much? Stop, dude. You're like, hey, don't do shit. Don't do no. He's not doing anything. Oh, why? This is sad. But the best part of this whole video is when his other cronies, they don't even take his side.
I just don't want to be the bad guy.
We weren't the bad guy. You just didn't want to shut the fuck up. So I was like entertaining him.
You just screamed?
You look at everything the worst way possible.
You screamed and he said don't scream?
Bro, I
don't know. Fighting seniors is a little weird for me, bro. If we're in the wrong, I'm not going to fight.
Tweak, bitch, fuck you!
And it's not like any of these guys are great people. I mean, they're LA influencers. But when your yes men are telling you no, that should speak volumes. That should tell you, hey, maybe this kind of content is not the direction I want to be going in. But this guy, Jack Doherty, is not the only one making this kind of content. Here's another guy whose main bit is misgendering strangers. Oh, fucking sick, dude. Misgendering strangers. Oh, funny bit. Great bit. Great bit to own all the liberals. I identify as an Apache helicopter, Sleepy Joe. Next bit. And look, man, this video is already a hard watch, especially with that dumbass concept. Think of something better. Don't think of shit that I could think of in maybe 5 seconds as like an ironic bit. But the worst part of this video is when he fully slapboxes a 70-year-old man.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Ma'am.
You want me to punch you in the face?
I'm chilling, bro. Since starting YouTube, do you know the amount of times
that I've been hit. See, that is the reaction that we needed. In the end, we made it wholesome and we hugged it out. I think it gave me a black eye.
Honestly, this video just highlights how disconnected generations are from each other. I mean, this guy is like 70 years old. He didn't grow up in a generation where people would just walk the street with a cameraman and make disrespectful comments to each other. It's not like this guy knows what this kid is trying to do here. I mean, from this guy's perspective, he just got disrespected by someone who could be his grandchild. And this younger dude is squaring up to him instead of just moving along with a different prank. Why? Why are you fighting senior citizens? And then they hug it out and this total goober acts like what he did was wholesome. No, dude, you started that shit. I mean, the initial goal was to get a reaction from these strangers, wasn't it? There's nothing wholesome about that. You de-escalated a situation that you escalated, okay? You don't get brownie points for that. That's like the bare minimum. Ending that shit was a required part of the prank, especially when the initial goal was to stress out someone who's 50 years older than you. You should have said you were kidding with him before he even punched you in the face. Look, recording strangers in public is already weird enough, but what's even weirder now is the fact that these pranksters have gone into more private settings to record their pranks. One prankster made a video where he messed with people at the gym. Yeah, a gym. And this guy is going in there with his buddy's day pass to go and harass people. What have we come to, man?
Chill the fuck out. Oh shit! Chill out.
This is just annoying, man. A gym is a no-go. These are people trying to better themselves. They're trying to get away from the usual chaos that may affect their day-to-day life. That's a break for a lot of people. Some of these guys that he's pranking don't even really look that comfortable being there in the first place. So when you confirm that feeling by messing with these guys for no reason other than content, it's just low. This is sad to watch. Also, why do you cut the big dude's audio? You put over the generic meme soundboard effect, but what did he say to your cameraman? I want to know that. Did he get bitched? Did you guys get bitched by that big guy? Be honest. Bro just comes up to him. You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy. Hey, Peter. You're not that guy. I mean, honestly, no shame though, because that dude was massive. Honestly, good for that big dude. I mean, he's clearly committed to the gym, so why mess with him when he's doing something he's passionate about? You're just being a bully at that point. Of course, no one is gonna get the joke and treat you like the dipshit that you are. The way he goes about this prank feels like he's messing with these people, not like he's joking around with them, and there's a big difference to that. And when you look at the comments, people pick up on that kind of stuff. It also raises the question, where does the prank end and where does harassment begin? Well, for some of these other pranksters, harassment is the prank. Yeah, I know, tough. Here's a few pranksters who have made a career for themselves by being a creep. In the pursuit of clout, some of these pranksters will go to the absolute extremes to get at least some form of notoriety online. From the perspective of a prankster, the easiest way to blow up fast on YouTube is by acting as out of pocket as possible to random strangers. So many of these new pranksters will resort to straight up harassment in order to gain some form of identity on this platform.
Damn, that ass fat.
And then these pranksters will attempt to villainize their targets like they're the bad guy, despite these pranksters obviously being the aggressors in every situation. One prankster did just that and more when he filmed a video out on the beaches of LA. In the video, he hits on women who are clearly relaxing with their husbands, using some of the lamest pickup lines I've ever heard in my life. This guy has no game. It's honestly a hard watch just for that. And he's trying to goad a reaction out of these people, but the way it plays out for him and one of his intended targets is just hilarious. Take a look.
Dude, get out of here.
You are more
or less provoking somebody to make a move, and then you can report it, correct? So we're gonna take that camera then as evidence. You're both being trespassed from this car.
I'm sorry, man. What do these pranksters expect? You hit on this guy's wife in front of him and then act like he's the crazy one? How does that make sense? And then when he does something about it, you rat him out? That's embarrassing. This is an embarrassing video. I would have deleted the footage as soon as I saw it. This video highlights the fact that this kind of content isn't a prank. It's just a roundabout way to try and ruin a stranger's afternoon. Another video in this subgenre of pranks actually ended in a very aggressive confrontation. Again, all perpetuated by the prankster. What do you expect at this point?
Damn, that ass fat. You heard what I said? You know where the fuck you at right now, bro? Fuck you talking about, B? And that ass fat.
Well, that was a fun watch. No, I feel really good about watching that. I'm not totally disturbed by that confrontation. I mean, there's really no prank here. It's just a guy making an obscene catcall and getting a warranted reaction from the boyfriend. No reveal, nothing, just straight up harassment. And yeah, dude, of course the prank went wrong. How could this have gone right? I always see gone wrong, but it doesn't seem like there's an option for these things to go right. You made this video as a way to catcall a woman under the guise of a YouTube prank. Like, that's really all this video is. And it's not like I'm the only one who feels this way. I mean, you look at the comments and everyone has the same sentiment. And while the pranksters we've seen are sure as hell creepy, they do not compare to this guy, who made a woman feel threatened for her life. Roll it again.
What's up? You good?
I don't know how much left I have in me, man. This is rough. This dude is staring this woman down, not saying anything, grabbing his junk, by the way, and then you're somehow the victim because she pulled the knife? She's terrified for her life. I mean, this is just menacing. Menacing content, my guy. I don't want to call him my guy. And then you spit on the ground after she pulls the knife on you. Honestly, that kind of reads like you would have done something horrible to her if she didn't have the knife. Like she was lucky she got away. Is this supposed to make me laugh? This just makes me feel terrible. Like now I'm anxious. I'm anxious just watching this video. So the last video I want to highlight today is not as bad as what we've just seen. It's actually pretty innocuous. It's kind of the standard YouTube prank, although that standard is as low as it can get right now, so make of that what you will. But this video sums up this kind of prank content in one clip, and how not everyone is going to be so happy with you when you pull this out of pocket shit on them.
I'm not talking to you, brother. You are beautiful. Do you got a number? What's wrong, bro? Prank, bro. Chill, bro.
Okay, now honestly, this is some content I can get behind. This is why you rarely see pranksters try to prank someone who's close to their age or way bigger than them. You don't really risk the chance of being pinned to a wall when all of your targets are 70-year-old Vietnam War vets whose top speeds are 5 miles an hour. And all his buddies are stressed out because this guy is 5 seconds away from killing their cash cow. And they keep repeating the same shit over and over. Oh, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. Chill, 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 chill. What's the bit? Where is it? What is it? You just harassed this guy's girlfriend in front of him. What did you expect? I like to imagine this guy's not upset about the fact that his girlfriend was catcalled. He's just pissed off that this TikTok he's a part of has no bit, and he's wondering why this content does so well. Chill, bro, chill. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. No, I get that, but what's the bit? What's the bet? But it's videos like this that highlight what pranks have become in 2023. Ways to simply stress out strangers and ruin their days. And it begs the simple question, what's the bit? Spoiler alert. There is none. Instead, the focus has shifted to antagonizing strangers for the sake of a reaction, diminishing the essence of an actual prank. And sure, pranks have never been the gold standard for morals on YouTube, but some of these old channels had creative bits that they would consistently do. And these are funny, mainly because you weren't laughing at the person being pranked, but rather the fact that they were so shocked by the prank, and the fact that these intended targets would almost always laugh at the bit as soon as the reveal would happen, it made you feel good watching these videos because you knew it was harmless fun. While doing my research for this video, I found a common theme between all these pranks from this year. They don't have a reveal. There's no big laugh. It just ends with these targets being stressed for no reason whatsoever. All because some internet moron wanted to cash in on this disturbing trend. This isn't a prank. It's being an ass for the sake of being an ass. The current prank content online makes no one feel good after watching it, unless you're someone with zero emotional intelligence and only sees strangers as pawns in your game of life. And this is why the addiction to clout is so detrimental. The addiction to clout has led to the deterioration of quality prank content. Influencers act as insufferable as possible to gain quick attention from people online, forgetting the impact on both their targets as well as their usually impressionable viewers. I genuinely believe it's why Gen Z and Gen Alpha act the way they do. They see their favorite creators treat random strangers like NPCs, so of course they're gonna live their life like it's GTA 5.
If you could holler at Millie, how would you?
Like, you gotta be obnoxious. He's up, bro. Trying to get an autograph or what?
Clout has blinded these pranksters into thinking random people on the street are simply NPCs that will help them gain views and earn money. This kind of greed can have devastating effects on society. It disregards the potential to make positive content on YouTube, videos that are far less harmful to the average person. And it makes me wonder, where did all this lighthearted prank content of the past go? It's time to stop! Calling all pranksters. Yeah, it's time to stop, dude. Prank videos have devolved into an excuse to treat random strangers as poorly as possible. Holding this kind of content accountable is crucial in preventing future public disturbances, as well as preventing the vilification of strangers simply trying to go on with their day. The battle for clout supremacy shouldn't have to dehumanize random people. It's time to redirect this battle towards more positive content. It's not like feel-good content does bad on this website. It actually does really well. Now is a better time than ever to redefine the narrative and push more positive content on this website. Content that uplifts rather than degrades. Where these influencers create unique and positive pranks that make their intended targets laugh, instead of trying to goad strangers into angry reactions. Because I'm clearly not the only one who feels this way.